Hi there. Today I'll show you how to use the annual 50-30-20 budget template, which is available for purchase on our website SpreadsheetsHub.com. This template helps you structure your spending for the entire year, follow the 50-30-20 rule effortlessly, and stay on track with your financial and savings goals. Before you begin, take a moment to review the instructions on the first page. They explain how to use the template step by step. The first section helps you organize your key categories and define your planned budget. The second section shows how to record your actual data. Then you'll find a sheet with a detailed overview of your annual budget. Next, you'll learn how to analyze your monthly budgets. Then you'll see how to enter and analyze information for your accounts. Here, you'll also learn how to set up your sinking funds and track your progress toward each goal. Then proceed to the net worth section, where you can enter your balances and assess your financial situation and trends. This step shows how to analyze data in Calendar. And finally, you'll explore the debt payoff tracker, which helps you choose a repayment strategy and build a payoff plan. Begin entering your information on the setup sheet. The first step is to select the year and set the main currency. In the template's default setup, your budget is automatically divided into 50% for needs, 30% for wants, and 20% for savings. If you'd like to adjust these proportions, simply update the percentages. All calculations and analysis will instantly adapt to your custom settings. In the income, need, want, and savings sections, first define the main categories to begin entering your basic data. Let's enter the data for the income category. In this table, you can list your main sources of income, such as salary, bonuses, freelance work, or any additional earnings. Enter the expected income amounts. Move on to filling in the needs section. Here, you can list your essential recurring expenses, such as rent or mortgage, utilities, insurance, taxes, phone plans, subscriptions, loan payments, and other necessary needs. Enter the payment amounts. Enter the payment date. Payments will be displayed in the calendar on these days. Next, move on to filling in your wants categories. In this section, you can list your general spending areas, such as travel, dining out, entertainment, personal care, gifts, groceries, and other wants. Enter the expected amount for each category. Next, add your saving categories. In this table, you can list different types of savings, such as emergency funds, vacation savings, education funds, retirement savings, and other financial goals. Enter the amounts. You can specify 50 categories in each block. The total data is calculated automatically. Just a reminder, enter your monthly budget here, not your yearly budget. Next, go to the transaction tracker sheet. In this table, enter the actual amounts for the categories you set up earlier. You need to fill in all columns except amount, which is calculated automatically. Enter the date. Select currency. Enter the amount. Select a category. Select transaction. The drop-down list is generated based on the data specified on the setup sheet. Select a bank account. It is important to specify this column if you have several bank accounts. Let's enter a little more data for this example. You can also specify transactions in any currency, and the amounts will be automatically converted to the base currency at the current exchange rate. To make things easier for you, the input cells are highlighted in light blue and the formula cells that update automatically are marked in light pink. It's best not to change the formula cells as this could disrupt the calculations. These cells are also locked for protection. If you still decide to modify a formula, just enter your data and click OK when prompted. The formula will be updated. In the Excel version, you can unlock the sheet without a password if needed, but we recommend leaving the formulas untouched to ensure everything functions correctly. Next, go to the annual dashboard sheet. The model is in English by default, but if you want to translate the tables into another language, you can use our TranslateHub tool. It's quick, accurate, and super easy to use. You'll find the link in the description below. Let's return to the model. The annual dashboard sheet is updated automatically. The upper block shows the summary data for the year by main categories. This information helps you clearly see where your money was spent throughout the year. You can visually compare your budgeted and actual data using the cash flow overview chart. The cash flow overview table provides detailed information by category, helping you see how your actual results match your plan and optimize your future budgeting. The income distribution chart can be used to analyze the structure of income distribution. Using the income categories chart, you can analyze the top income sources. This chart helps you quickly identify your main income streams and make informed decisions to maximize your earnings. The spending categories chart shows the top expenses. This chart helps you quickly identify your largest spending areas and find opportunities to reduce costs. The allocation summary chart lets you visually compare the percentage distribution of your income across the main categories: needs, wants, and savings. The monthly cash flow chart can be used to analyze data by category within each month, helping you clearly see where your money is going. The tables below display detailed amounts for each category on a monthly basis. Here you can compare your budgeted and actual numbers, giving you a clearer and more detailed understanding of your results. Next, we move on to the monthly dashboards. For convenience, the analysis for each month is organized on separate sheets. Let's look at the data for the month of November as an example. The upper block shows the summary data by category for November. This table allows you to compare your income percentages with your goals, planned budget, and actual results. This chart can also be used to visually compare data. The cash flow overview table shows budgeted and actual data by category. This chart can also be used to visually compare data. The income distribution chart can be used to analyze the structure of income distribution. The tables below also show detailed budget and actual data for each category, allowing you to compare planned and real figures and make more informed financial decisions. Next, go to the accounts sheet. To fill in the data on this sheet, start by entering the account information in the table below. Specify accounts. Enter the beginning balance. The data in the deposits, withdrawals, and current balance columns is calculated automatically based on the data specified in the transaction tracker sheet. Income categories are counted as deposits to the account, while all other categories are counted as withdrawals. If you need to show the movement of money between accounts, this information must be specified in the account transactions table. For example, let's show a withdrawal from the first account and an addition of money to the second account. Or it can simply show a deposit to the third account. This data will also be included in the deposits, withdrawals, and current balance columns. Let's move on to account analytics. This block shows the summary data on the status of all accounts. The current balance chart shows how much money is in each account. The bank account chart shows key indicators for each account, making it easier to track balances, spot trends, and stay in control of your finances. Next, move on to the sinking funds sheet. Begin filling out this sheet by entering the data in the table below. Enter the fund. Target amount. Specify the starting amount and start date, and enter the goal date. The actual column is calculated automatically based on the data entered in the transaction tracker sheet. Let's list a few more funds. Information on sinking fund contributions should be entered into the transaction tracker table. Go to the sheet and enter several examples under the sinking category. The drop-down list is generated based on the data specified in the table on the sinking funds sheet. Next, to analyze sinking funds, we return to the previous sheet. Now we can see that the entered amounts have been updated in the actual column. The upper block shows the final indicators, which are calculated automatically. Goal shows the total savings target. Actual shows the current amount saved. Left to save indicates how much is still needed. The achievement of goals chart shows the percentage of goals achieved for your sinking funds. This table displays your target amount, current balance, the percentage of progress toward your goal, and the date the goal was reached. It's a clear and convenient way to track your progress and stay on top of your sinking goals. Individual blocks by goal are also updated automatically. You only need to select the desired sinking fund. You can easily customize blocks for each of your sinking funds and get a quick overview of key details. This way, you can set up to 12 customizable blocks for your sinking funds, making it easy to manage multiple savings goals in one place. The table allows you to track up to 100 sinking fund categories. Next, go to the net worth sheet. This sheet is not linked to other sheets, but it is very useful for budgeting. It allows you to track and analyze your net worth on a monthly basis. Before filling in the data, select the year and the base currency. Next, in the goal achievement section, specify the net worth goal. Moving on to the assets table. This table is divided into 3 sections: cash and bank accounts, investments, and other assets. Cash and bank accounts includes checking accounts, savings accounts, or any cash on hand. Let's enter some categories as an example. Select a currency. Next, you need to enter the data by month. The data in the growth columns is calculated automatically. Moving on to the next section. Investments include stocks, bonds, mutual funds, crypto, or retirement accounts. Let's enter some categories as an example. Next, you need to enter the data by month. Other assets can include vehicles, electronics, valuable jewelry, shares in a business, or any other valuable possessions. To enter the data by month. The total data is calculated automatically. Let's move on to the liabilities table. It consists of 3 sections: credit cards, debts and loans, and other liabilities. In the credit cards section, include balances from credit cards or store cards. Enter the data by month. In the debts and loans category, include all your borrowings, such as mortgages, car loans, student loans, or personal loans. Enter the data by month. In the other liabilities category, include any outstanding obligations, money, for example, unpaid taxes, bills, or other similar debts. You can also specify transactions in any currency, and the amounts will be automatically converted to the base currency at the current exchange rate. Enter the data by month. The total data is also calculated automatically. In the cash and bank accounts and investments sections, you can list up to 16 categories, while the other assets section allows up to 18. And you can include up to 16 categories in the credit cards and debts and loans sections, and up to 18 categories in the other liabilities section. When the data is filled in, we move on to the analysis sections. Summary of assets and liabilities is shown at the top, including net worth and growth percent, giving you a clear picture of your overall financial health. Use the goals section to keep an eye on how you're progressing toward your goal. The net worth and assets and liabilities charts let you track monthly trends. These charts help you understand your financial progress and make informed decisions. In the table below, you can see detailed information on net worth by month. This data is calculated automatically. Go to the calendar sheet. The calendar consists of two sections, tasks and payments. Select the year and month. In this table, enter the tasks and their completion dates. Check off tasks as they are completed. The progress chart updates automatically. Let's move on to the payment table. This data is automatically pulled up based on the data specified on the setup sheet in the needs table. If the payment has been made, a check mark will automatically appear next to it. The payment chart is also updated automatically and helps you visually analyze the payment process. The data in the calendar is distributed automatically. This calendar will help you keep track of important payment and task dates. Next, go to the Debt Payoff Tracker sheet. On this sheet, you can enter your debt information and select a repayment plan. Before filling in the basic data, you need to select the starting year, month, and base currency. You can choose from 3 strategies. The snowball method is applied, a strategy that prioritizes paying off the smallest debts first to build momentum. The debt avalanche, a strategy that focuses on paying off debts with the highest interest rates first, helping you minimize the total interest paid over time. The custom method, a flexible approach that allows you to set your own payment order and priorities according to your personal financial goals. We will return to choose your strategy after providing information on debts. Let's enter a few examples of debts into the debt information table. Enter the balance. Enter percent. The minimum payment is calculated automatically. Enter the creditor. If you choose the custom repayment method, enter the order of debt repayment in the custom column. For all other methods, this column can be left blank. Enter the amount in the total actual repayment amount field, making sure it is not less than the minimum payment. On this sheet, you only need to enter the data in the debt information table. All other tables are updated automatically. In this section, you can analyze the summary payment data and understand when the debts will be repaid. The repayment plan table allows you to analyze each debt in detail, looking at payment amounts, the number of payments, and when they are due. This chart shows the dynamics of debt reduction over the years. Here, you can view your daily payment schedule. If your actual payments differ from the planned ones, enter the adjustment amount in the subtract column. The payment details will be recalculated automatically. On the right side of the sheet, you'll find a breakdown of payments for each debt, which also updates automatically. This information helps you easily track your progress and stay organized. Next, let's see how your choice of repayment method impacts the repayment plan. Select Avalanche and see how the data on amounts and dates changes. Select Custom and see how the data changes. We can see that the total amount of payments using the custom method is higher than using the Avalanche method. And when choosing the snowball method, the amount is also higher than when choosing Avalanche. Using this sheet, you can easily experiment with different strategies and select the repayment method that best fits your financial goals and priorities. Please note that this sheet is only for selecting a repayment plan. To display the actual payment data, you need to enter it on the Transactions sheet under the Needs category. And one technical point, if you're using the Excel version of this report, we recommend using Excel 2021 or later to ensure all formulas work correctly. Also, please avoid opening the Excel file in Google Sheets. If you prefer working in Google Sheets, we suggest using the dedicated Google Sheets version of the report instead. Give it a try by entering your own budget. You'll see how easy it is to manage your finances. The template is available for download via the link in the description. For more personalized solutions, our team can build custom tables tailored to any level of complexity. We also offer templates with resale rights, along with an open affiliate program for those interested. Thanks for watching, and have a productive day.